this topic today, I was recommended to talk about time banking. I didn't know about it, so I studied about time banking, what it is. I have already written the journal, so you may see later on. Actually, time banking was started from Japan. What is mean time banking? You may see that you saving the time for what to do, but actually to share what you have. This is the time banking started from Japan, from this lady, Mizushima Teruko. So she was showing us how we may be able to share what we have. You may have a different talent from Africa or from Japan. We especially thinking the word internationally recognized kigatsuku. The kigatsuku mean to wear something to do without talking to do that. So that will be giving to that the feeling of samurai as well. This is all the time serving for others. So the research method, I through that many books and history and time banking in abroad case study, how we may be able to use this time banking in Africa. Why we do this conference? This is not conference only. We will establish that's the state of Africa to modeling to the world and the universe. We will not seeking that the disability, discrimination, killing people. We do believe to share with others with love. That's supposed to be from Africa showing to the example. So how we may be to use this idea? Gerontology is interdisciplinary field. That means any field can run gerontology. It is not one method or one subject. So this is a idea from United States, how we developed the salary. When I was United States, you see that the different salary is. Actually, we will develop that work, what we can do by developing ourselves. So next thing is, it's many jobs, how we may be to apply the gerontology. You may find through social connection, self-confidence, community engagement, personalized services, alternative care model. And through university, I found, because I was living in India, my wife has a difficulty for work after surgery, both legs. I found yoga. How we may be to use the yoga for daily lives. Then recognize we can use that yoga concept through gerontology. That's why afterward, Dr. Santa Misra will be introducing about yoga gerontology, how we may be able to apply this theory into our lives. Actually, we have from Japan here, Mrs. Kiyama and Tetsuko Haneda. They are on the way here with us. Now, we Japan time is 23 p.m. That is a late night because of time difference throughout the world. But very important thing is the Nippon Carefit Education Institute we have developed has a theory how we may be to use this idea. You can see that Carefitter. This is the acronym of the Carefit Institute. We see that the many disability people, how we may be able to learn together. Actually, we learn from anybody, from baby, from child, even from aging people. Many people think that they are dementia, they have disabilities. No, everybody has a capability to learn each other. That's why we use that collaborative learning together in this care fitting. Even we may talk good English together, or we may not talk about languages in your country, but we have a heart. Like we told you before, kigatsuku. Kigatsuku means we have a feeling, love, kindness, sadness, as well by observing the faces. So that any people in country may be able to help each other. Those who are using a wheelchair, those who are blind, those who need help. Anybody can help by wearing their need. So we have developed that such training, care fitter training, like this here. Many companies, organizations, more than thousands organizations accepted this training. That's why once we get in that the train, getting airplane, anybody has a learning of that theory into their lives to work together. That's why we are hoping by using, like I told you, care banking, we may be able to share with people in Africa as well in those who their ancestors from Africa to the United States to even in Japan, we learn together. So this is a just beginning. We have a difficult for internet or something first time, but we'll work together. So this is our presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Rio. Thank you very much. In Nigeria, I have Professor Anas, but in Japan, I have Professor Rio. Likewise, in India, I can say I have Professor Santa Misra. Thank you very much.
Oh, beforehand, Hassan,
yes, sir.
Dr. Irina Proba appear from Russia right now.
Yes.
Even
After you now,
please
Professor
give
Rina will
her
come in.
time to
Yes.
giving that little bit greeting as well.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, when we are done with
Okay.
you, Professor, we bring in Professor Rina. Just to let the audience know that Professor Rina is on board, and very soon she will share with you her wealth of experience. Thank you, Professor Rina, for all your supports.
Okay.
And before then, now we now come back to Professor Rio. For those who have questions for him, even comments, if any. So the door is now open for questions from the audience.
we have Mr. Yakub is having a question, and we have Kapila Bragova. I hope I pronounced that well. And I think he's the first person, the last person I call is the first person to raise his hand, then Mr. Yakubu will go next. Please, you have the floor, Mr. Kapila.
Hi, I'm Kapil. I'm from India. Thank you for this opportunity. Dr. Ryo invited me, so my question is for him as of now. So the question is that I'm to education space as well. So it is a very great topic that we are discussing. So many old people who are suffering from depression and having many suicidal tendencies and all. So do we have some kind of provision or education in the transformation so that this education can spread and such kind of tendencies can be curbed easily? Professor Dr. Rio, if you can answer, that will be really great for us and that will be enlightening. Thank you.
Thank you. As I told you at the beginning of the lecture or presentation, Japanese kigatsuku, what is mean? To do something without being told. Actually, usually people think that there's something to do and do it. But Japanese society, ancient society, something to do without being told, secretly, to do good things. So that will be given to the care fit presentation or services in Japan. Many Japan companies accepted this theory. Even Japanese people are getting forget this secret keyword and what to do. So we hope that African people also understand that this theory as well. So we'll be modeling without being told.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you.
that's great thought, sir. Also, we can have some kind of exchange programs whereby the theories that you have prevalent in Japan can reach the rest of the world. I think if this is the message that we take from this, that will be enriching also, and that will be fostering a great future. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your question, and thank you very much, Prof, for the response. Then we move on to Mr. Yakubu for his question. Please go ahead, Mr. Yakubu. You have the floor now, sir.
Okay, good day, everyone. My question to Prof is that, as he said in the Care Fit Center in Japan, and I have once read a little about that, right? And now I have seen the true author of the theory that is going to have an elaborate, and I get more insight into this theory. It comes across to me like the transgenerational dynamic of social changes between idea that encompasses different ages around to learn more. The only question I have that how with the theory you come to mobilize about the different ages coming in the same group and having the focus on what a domain of doing things are the right things to illuminate one, to learn from one another and to get it right. It cares so much things about issues of aging like loneliness, depressions, and so much things. I love it that way, but I just want to have a little bit more insight on how mobilizations take place around that corner. Thank you.
Yes, it's actually what we are learning at the university is
Abraham,
more
please
word
read it for me.
itself instead of a quality or possibility of a human being. That's why we use it, the terminology, she is dementia, or she is disability. No, we see inside, everybody has a heart, so that even people has a difficulty for mobility, but they have a many possibility. So we will empowering from inside from to outside for serving for others. That will be find out more good medicine instead of real medicine at the hospital. That's why we will use this care fit idea into the society for helping each other. That will be giving society itself will be many happy things will be going on. So this is a kind of principle. Thank you.